What if the myths of vampires were not just stories, but echoes of a far darker truth? What if the tales of immortal beings, cursed to wander the earth, drinking the blood of mortals, were born from the fall of angels themselves? Imagine this. Long ago, before humanity walked the earth, a rebellion shook the heavens. A third of the angels, led by Lucifer, defied their creator. Their punishment was swift and merciless, banishment from the celestial realm. But what if their fall was not merely symbolic? What if the fallen awoke in a desolate wasteland, their once glorious forms corrupted? Picture their veins coursing with fire, their immortal hearts empty, hungry. The Creator, in his judgment, cursed them with a thirst that could never be quenched. Their immortality remained, but it was hollow. They could no longer bask in the light of day. The sun, once a source of glory, now burned their flesh and turned their bodies to ash. It was Azrael, the angel of death, who first discovered the nature of their curse. Desperate to survive, he came upon a herd of deer grazing under the moonlight. As he sank his teeth into their throats, the blood surged through him, dulling the endless hunger clawing at his soul. But the beast within him was not satisfied for long. Animal blood could sustain him, but only the blood of humans brought fleeting moments of bliss, a faint echo of the divine presence they had lost. One by one, the fallen succumbed to their hunger. They became creatures of the night, hiding in shadowed forests and forgotten ruins, feeding on the blood of the mortals they once swore to protect. Their cursed existence was one of tragedy, not triumph. Among them was Seraphiel, once the guardian of the celestial gates. Imagine her, the most beautiful of angels, her golden wings shimmering with the light of 1,000 suns. Now she wandered the earth as a vampire queen, her beauty twisted and her heart hollow. But what if this isn't where the story ends? What if vampires aren't just fiction? Consider the possibility that these fallen angels never disappeared. Instead, they adapted. Over centuries, they became masters of deception, weaving themselves into human myths and cultures. What if the vampire stories we've grown up with, Dracula, Twilight, The Vampire Diaries, weren't just entertainment, but something more? What if they were carefully crafted narratives designed to shape how we view vampires? What if the real vampires, the fallen angels, needed us to love them? Lucifer, ever cunning, understood the power of worship. Fear was no longer enough to sustain the fallen. They needed admiration, adoration, worship. And so they began to influence human storytellers, planting the seeds of their redemption in our collective imagination. By the 19th century, vampires were no longer mindless monsters. They were tragic, misunderstood figures. By the 21st century, they were icons of beauty, forbidden love, and power. Shows like The Vampire Diaries and movies like Twilight turned them into symbols of longing and admiration. What if these stories were more than harmless entertainment? What if they were propaganda? Imagine a world where millions of people adore vampires. They dress like them, talk like them, even wish to be like them. Teenagers pin posters of brooding immortals on their bedroom walls, dreaming of eternal life and forbidden love. Fan communities celebrate the allure of the vampire, blurring the line between fiction and worship. What if every longing thought, every whispered wish to be turned strengthens the fallen angels in secret? What if the vampire craze isn't just fiction, but part of something far older and far more dangerous? What if the fallen angels still walk among us, drawing strength from our admiration? And what if even now humanity still has a choice, to resist the allure of darkness or to unknowingly surrender to it? What if the stories we love are not just entertainment, but the first step in a much larger plan? Would we even realize it before it's too late?